Hey, good morning, Joe here. Today I really want to talk to all the new gun buyers out there and the people that have really no experience with firearms. Listen, when you go to buy one, when you go for your training or anything, seek out a professional to help you out. I was working the gun shop a couple days this week, and some of the stuff I saw coming in there, people trying to help, and I get it, they're trying to help their friends or their family members, spouses, whatever it's going to be, purchase a gun. I get it. You're helping. Everybody wants to help out. It's a good thing to do. But if you really don't know what you're doing, you're really not proficient. You don't have to say expert, but proficient with firearms. The person buying the gun should really seek out somebody that is. I would suggest, go to a reputable gun shop, not one that's just trying to sell you something like a used car salesman. Not trying to insult used car salesmen, but somebody that's actually going to fit you properly for the gun. Show you a couple of them, put them in your hands, explain to you the difference, make sure you can operate the firearm correctly. A couple of things I saw this week, people were basically going to get somebody hurt. I had to take the gun out of one person's hand because they were going to hurt themselves. And the person's like, well, I'm an expert with firearms. No, apparently you're not. And it's not an insult. But folks, if I'm going to have a surgery done, I'm not going to go consult with my mechanic. Doesn't make any sense. Just because somebody sleeps with a mechanic doesn't make him a mechanic. You got to think about these things. Seek out a professional, somebody that really knows what they're doing with the firearms, not somebody just trying to sell you something. Not insulting anybody that's young, but you got these 18-year-old kids working in some of these gun shops, and they just don't have a clue what they're talking about. And you might have an expert, somebody that's really good with shotguns. They might be sporting clay shooters, skeet shooters, hunters, or something like that. That's great, but if you're looking for a handgun, find somebody that's an expert with handguns. Again, people were showing people how to operate the gun totally wrong. Things that didn't work, things you would never do with a gun. It was just wrong. I don't know how else to put it. Again, seek out a good, reputable gun shop. Somebody that's going to have professionals there, knowledgeable people that can fit you properly for that gun, make sure it fits your hands right, and that you can use the gun properly and shows you how to use it properly. Seek out training from a reputable place. Yes, I want you to come here, but seek out training from a reputable place that has experience with handguns. And if you're buying it for defensive situations, concealed carry, anything like that, make sure they have experience with that. Somebody that's a bullseye shooter might not have experience in defensive shooting. They're two totally different things. You got to learn this stuff. Seek out what you're looking for. Again, so if you're looking for a concealed carry gun, you got to make sure it's fits your hands, fits your budget, and fits what you need it to do. You don't want to buy a full-size CZ75 if you're going to try to conceal carry every day if you're 120 pounds. It's not going to work. If you have really tiny hands, you might not be able to buy a double stack. Know the difference between single action, double action. Know how to manipulate the gun the correct way. Know how to rack it, load it, what everything's there for on the gun. You have to seek these out. So again, go to the professionals. I know your neighbor, your friends, your spouses, everybody's trying to help you out. But again, you're not going to go to your mechanic for a consultation on your surgery. Doesn't make any sense. So again, no insult to the people trying to help out. I understand what you're trying to do, but listen to the knowledgeable professionals. Folks, we're just trying to make you safer, enjoy the shooting sport, and to make sure you don't hurt yourself, God forbid, anybody else. So folks, have a great day. I hope to see you soon. If you have any questions, PM me, put it in the comments below. Whatever you want to do, we'll answer them for you.